Hi and welcome to another episode of Conversation with a Chef. I'm Jo Ritty and I love sharing with you the conversations I get to have with talented and passionate chefs. It's the backstory, if you will, to the food they're putting up. I begin today by acknowledging the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, traditional custodians of the unceded land where this conversation takes place, and I pay my respects to their elders past, present and emerging. I've spoken to Sunny Gilbert at Melbourne's Hofbrauhaus before, and it was such a delight to catch up with him again, especially at this time of year. He'd just flown back from Munich, where Oktoberfest really is as big, loud and joyful as everyone says. 10 beer tents, each crammed with 10,000 people, steins thudding on tables, bands lifting whole crowds onto benches. Back in Melbourne, at Hofbrauhaus, Sunny and his team are keeping that spirit alive all October. Bigger bands, stronger beer, stein-holding contests, and plenty of schnitzel and pork knuckle to go around. Get your Dirndls and Lederhosen on and let's go. Actually, it starts from now. You don't even have to wait until October. Now, I have a spring head cold, so I apologise for my voice. I'd like to think it sounds resonant and alluring, but I'm fairly certain it just sounds like I have a cold. The show must go on. Hi, Sunny. It's nice to be back in the Hofbrauhaus.
Cool. Thanks for coming in again.
Yeah. And you just said you just arrived back literally yesterday from Munich, or München, as they like to say, in Bavaria. How was it?
It was so awesome to see what everyone talks about. And it's that and more, which is really cool. And the culture part of it is so strong. And that's the bit that I really enjoyed. And it was so busy.
Yeah. So they kick off Oktoberfest early, don't they?
Earlier than October. It started September, literally last weekend on Saturday. And we were invited by the Hofbrauhaus in Munich to join in with them. We were invited a couple of times now, but we've been too busy to do it. But this year we made an effort to do it. So it was eye-opening. Just so many people. So they get 7 million visitors in a 2-week period.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so we arrived the day before. 2 days before, and you could see the city growing. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.
Until it was literally the streets were full everywhere. And everyone was buying their Dirndl and Lederhosens and their hats and literally just preparing themselves for their usually one day.
Okay.
And they have a morning session, so a day session, and then they have a night session. So it basically starts from about 11 a.m. till 11 p.m. But it's like there's arcade games, so there's shooting and basketball and lots of food and rides, big Ferris wheels. And so there's a lot of kids there as well, which I was sort of a little bit taken back by. I was like, wow. But families were all going there.
Yeah. And
each tent holds 10,000 people.
That's huge. And how many tents are there?
I think there's 10.
Oh, God, it's a lot of people.
So many people. And,
I heard once, this might be that the Australians and New Zealanders had to have their own tent because they were so rowdy. Maybe they've started behaving again.
It wouldn't surprise me, but no. Not that I'm aware of.
Maybe in the 90s.
I don't think we had the best reputation there for a while.
Yeah.
But everyone's really well behaved, considering everyone's very drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a particular beer that they drink?
So Hofbrauhaus is the biggest named restaurant there. So each brewery has, because it's basically a festival of the breweries now. So there's, everyone brews their own Oktoberfest beer, which is very strong. So there's like 6.6, 6.5, and that's all they serve.
Yeah.
And in the steins.
Right.
So Augustina is a big one there. Augustina, Hofbrauhaus is the biggest as far as everyone's visiting Hofbrauhaus. And there's a whole bunch of Polana and a whole bunch of other ones as well. But we got to go to the Hofbrauhaus one 3 times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So Philip and I really worked hard for the team.
How long were you there? Those 3 times, are they spaced over a period of time?
No, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was cool. But there's only so much you can drink in a day, right?
Yes. Yeah, especially 6.5% beers.
Yeah, well, yeah. You forget whose beer's what or whether you have one. It's so hustle and bustle. So the waiters and the waitresses, they just literally, it's like there's a team of 4 that looks after one row, and then they do all the food and all the drinks. So one person will take your order, and then they'll come back holding 15 steins, smash them on the table, and then give you yours, and then you pay, and then they move on to the next one, bang, bang, and then they have these huge trays, and I'd say they'd be about 1.5 metres by 1 metre, full of food, and they're carrying it like this.
Wow.
It's incredible. And they literally push you out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are they eating? What's the food on those
trays? All very, very traditional stuff. So mainly it's the duck with the jus, pork jus, beer jus, and they do the potato dumpling. And it's like 1 piece and half a duck. And they also have the knuckle as well.
Yeah.
And you can get a half knuckle or a full knuckle. They do Käsespätzle as well. But yeah, the setups, their kitchen setups, you see them, it's just unbelievable. And they do the hendi, which is the chicken, and that's the most traditional for Oktoberfest period.
Okay, yeah.
So everyone gets like a half a chicken. And same, just with the massive potato dumpling, heaps of sauce. It's all very, very tasty.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah.
What was the weather doing? Was it still warm?
So we had a fantastic run. So we arrived, it was like 22 degrees, sunshine. So we got to visit the markets in the square there. Yeah. Philip had a huge leberkäse roll, and he was like, there's a saying that if it's not thicker than the bun, then you're not really a Bavarian. I was like, okay. So I said, I'm okay. And he ordered one, and it was literally about 2.5, 3 inches thick, and this tiny little bun on the outside. And he didn't have lunch that day. And I said, well, fair enough. I said, look at what you're eating. And with massive pretzels in the tents.
I love the pretzels.
Ginormous.
Yeah. Love those.
And they're served warm. They were really
delicious.
Good.
Yeah.
Soak up all the beer. Well, you have to do something.
That's hilarious. And do they have dancing, or what's the...
Yeah, so they have the massive band, which is a focus, and they just roll up the crowd. So you can see, like, after maybe an hour to 2 hours, everyone starts getting right into it. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, everyone's standing on their benches with 1 foot on the table, and everyone's just dancing, going bananas. And then they get shipped out at like 6 o'clock, and then the next lot come in.
Wow.
And then it goes again till 11 o'clock.
And so how long does that go for? 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so much fun. And is that what we can expect here at the Hofbrauhaus?
So we're doing, and that's the thing, we're doing this every weekend.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway.
Which is, it's like the Hofbrauhaus we have every Friday and Saturday. We are definitely doing this, and everyone has the same fun. Sure, it's not 10,000 people in here, but it's full.
Yes.
And it's always the best fun. And everyone leaves with the same feeling that they've just had an awesome time. So.
Yeah. I know a big word when you like to describe the Hofbrauhaus as Gemütlichkeit, and it's a hard one to translate. It's one of those German words that perfectly explains something that we need lots of words for in English.
Yeah, so I think maybe it means the vibe and the feeling that you have. And it's true, it's a real thing. Once you're in that space, it's very, even if you're in your darkest days, you would be having the best time of your life by the time you're leaving.
So what's different about Oktoberfest then if every weekend's a fest here?
So we've got more happening during the week as well.
Okay.
Yep, so we start on the Thursday and our band is a little bit bigger than usual. So normally our house band is about three people, 4 people, but then during this period we have up to 6 to 8 members in the band.
Wow.
So we've got some brass and all that sort of stuff. And
a bit squishy over there.
oh, they're very, so they're right coming into the crowd.
Oh,
so
that's cool, yeah.
They come out. We always have our big prost. We do the chicken dance. So we're always doing things to entertain. The band's been fantastic this year. Really engaging.
Yes.
And I think that's the bit that everyone loves, is the engagement.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what you want when you, especially for that Gemütlichkeit, but if you're coming into a German tavern and having Oktoberfest, you definitely want to be engaged with everybody. And do you have a particular Oktoberfest beer that you put on?
Yep, so it's the Hofbrauhaus, the HB original, but it's the Oktoberfest beer, so it's slightly stronger.
Yep.
Which is cool. I mean, because that's their special brewed beer for that time of year.
Yeah.
So we get all of that.
And do you serve in steins as well?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Steins or muss. They call it muss.
Okay.
And if you want a half of one, you have to call it a schnitzel. But the funny thing is they sort of ignore you when you want just a schnitzel.
Of course.
They just want to just
like, what is that? Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, okay, that's what you're having and you're paying for it. So.
A lot of your beers are German beers. They're all German beers, and they've got that special control thing. So there's certain things that have to happen.
So it's a purity law.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's about the water, the hops, the barley. So especially like in Munich, you can't have a bar in Munich selling any beer, or in Oktoberfest, you can't have a tent that isn't in Bavaria, Munich area.
Oh, okay.
So the beer is from there, period.
Yeah.
People would love to get in there because the amount of money these people are making is just insane. But yeah, they just can't join.
Right. And are your beers all southern beers as well?
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got 16 in total on tap. But we've got more that we sort of run through as well because we can't get everything in kegs. The Augustina we can't get in kegs, so we get them in bottles. It's good beer as well, very good beer. But yeah, I mean, we're on the other side of the world, so
it's amazing. Yeah,
it's not an easy feat to get it all here. So we don't import it ourselves directly, so we go through the importers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a costly exercise, but totally worth it.
Yeah. Can people do tasters?
Yeah, we've got a flight.
Oh yeah, nice.
Which is really cool. So, and it's pretty much a stein, but yeah, you can taste all the different varieties from the Weissbier, the Pils, the lagers, and then the darker beer that we have, which is the Dunkel beers, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. So if people want to come out and experience Oktoberfest, but on the other side of the world, and they come here, what's the plan?
Well, put on your dancing shoes. It's always a good start. And don't eat lunch, whatever you do. Joining in the festivities is very easy. Yeah. So at the moment, we're super, super busy. Probably at the moment, the Thursday nights are a bit easier to get into at the moment, and the Saturday days.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we have the band in on Saturday during the day.
Yeah.
We do the stein-holding competitions, and
that's cool.
We do the.
What is that? How many you can hold?
One.
Oh. For how long?
How long? Like that.
A full stein.
Full stein, and you get to keep it as well. You get
what's
to drink
the record?
No idea. It's until the last person drops.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So all the ladies and all the men, they stand there with their arm out, and either Philip or Phil or someone in the band is taking care of proceedings and judging. you get to drink the beer that's free on the house.
Oh, wow.
So you just by participating, you get to have a free beer, which is pretty cool.
That's cool,
and the winner gets free beer for an entire year.
What?
Yeah.
That's so worth it.
Yeah.
So just a few tricep exercises and preparation.
No, I think it's the shoulder.
The shoulder.
Yeah, it's definitely the shoulder.
Yeah.
I've given it a go before. I'm not very good at it, to be honest.
How long did you last?
I reckon about 2.5 minutes. I think, maybe not even. It's much harder than it looks.
It is. A straight arm is hard, I think.
Yeah, so it's basically 2.5 kilos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after a few beers, you're sort of trying to hold it. But we have some people have some great battles. You can see the grimace on their faces because they just really, after a while, they just want to win.
Of course they do, yeah.
And we've had some epic battles.
So that's every night?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And so is it the main action here or also in the beer hall?
Both in the beer hall. So the band does tandem stuff. So when the band is upstairs, we'll do a stein-holding competition down here. So we're trying to make sure that everyone's engaged all the time. Yeah. And we do a couple of sittings. So we have the early sitting and then the late sitting. If you want to really party hard, I'd try and get the late sitting. Yeah. The early sitting is the same. You can party just as hard. Just you'll just have to go into the bar.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your favourite thing to eat at this time of year?
So look, the knuckle is the one. Yeah. And they sell the Wiener schnitzel as well. So the veal schnitzel, that was big there. I had one there, and I was very impressed with the quality, considering the amount of people that they're serving. It was wildly awesome. And
10,000 people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's mind-boggling.
Yeah. So, I think the duck is also a big thing over there. So we don't do a roast chicken. We've tried that before, but people are not as keen as they are over there. Okay. They have the big rotisseries going with the knuckles and the chicken. So we've done that before, but wasn't very well received. People still love coming here and eat our platters because they're famous.
Oh, that's a great idea. That's because you get a bit of a taste of everything.
Bit of everything. You get all the sausage, you get the schnitzel, you get the knuckle and the pork belly, red cabbage, mashed sauerkraut. Yeah. It's awesome.
Wow, yum. And do people dress up to come here?
Yes. Yep. So I think that's part of the lure as well, is that getting dressed up and having a blast. So
where can people get hold of Dirndls and Lederhosen these days?
Well, you can buy them online, which is pretty easy, but the real McCoy stuff is very expensive. Yeah. But there is stuff out there which isn't as expensive, and they're pretty easy to find. So there's a few people now doing Oktoberfest in Australia, some festivals as well. So they're pretty readily available. Costume places and stuff like that as well. And once you have them, you can bring them, put them in the cupboard for next year.
That's true, yeah. I do like a Dirndl.
Yeah.
Cute.
They're fun. Yeah.
It sounds like such a great time. And
awesome.
So that's all the way through October from now on.
Yep. So we started 2 weeks ago, and now we're sort of halfway. Okay. So I think the last day is the 26th of October or 27th of October, which is a Saturday. That's our closing party.
Yeah, fun. That's big.
Yes, always is. Yeah. So the day and the night's always big. So we have extra on that day, and it's a celebration. At the end of the day, it's a celebration for the whole period, and it's to celebrate the beer, the culture, the food, and the staff are wonderful. So we've got a lot of German staff, so they've experienced Oktoberfest themselves, a lot of them. So
that's great, because it really does bring that element to it as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's authentic. So our food's authentic, the beer's authentic, the space is authentic. So, and that's what we're trying to do day in, day out, and keep it as consistent as we possibly can.
Thanks, Sunny.
No worries.
Vielen Dank. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Conversation with a Chef with Sunny Gilbert at the Hofbrauhaus in the city. You can check out all the goodness on Instagram at Hofbrauhaus_Melbourne. If If you're not quite sure of that spelling, it's HOFBRAUHAUS_Melbourne. If you'd like to hear more stories from other chefs, I'm also on Instagram at Conversation with a Chef. I would love it if you told a friend about my chats. It's still the best way to get these delicious stories out into the world. Once again, thanks so much for listening. Have a great day and bon appétit, or in this case, guten Appetit.